Doing what is required keeps you relevant. Doing beyond it make you remarkable. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're watching from or when you are watching this broadcast. This is Olasu from your Kwaifa, and you are welcome to Professionals Daily Devotion. Yes, it is daily because we had it yesterday. Now we are coming here today, and we are going to be very concise. Oh, sorry for the transmission. As I was saying, we are likely to pivot into weekly masterclass where we're going to just dig deep into whatever theme we have for each week. So this morning, as you can see on your screen, we are going to be looking at going above and thinking beyond, which is the theme of the phenomenon. Okay, what we are writing on. We believe that as professionals, you are not just to even just go above, you're also thinking or going beyond. You are not called to be a regular task follower person or professional. You are called to make a change, to cause something very historic in your workplace, and that is the essence of work. Where you see those who have gone ahead of you, if they had handled the workplace the way it is now, there will not be what we call innovations and the new things you are making. So you are not just to just take the task; you are just to leave legacy behind. So this morning we dig deeper into that, going let's put it this way. Okay, some people meet expectations while others define them. So it's one thing for you to meet expectations, another thing for you to redefine expectations. Going above is about effort, thinking beyond is about elevation. See, one is talking about output, one is talking about outlook. Okay, so you need to learn to think beyond, okay, even as you do what you are doing. So you are not just called to deliver results, okay, you are called to stretch imagination, spark growth, and design what is next. So that is exactly what separates those who are finished tasks from those who shape legacies. Okay, so we want to dig into that. Before then, let's look at what research says about thinking beyond. In 2021, a Gallup workplace study found out that professionals who regularly go beyond their job descriptions are 21% more productive, 4.5% more likely to be identified as high potential, and 30% more fulfilled in their roles. And I believe this. And that's why when anytime any kind of work I do, if I don't have the opportunity to go beyond and above, I mean do it beyond me, beyond the job description, I just feel like no, I hate being boxed. Okay. Personally, I hate being boxed. And the advantage there is this: when you now have your own thing, it will not be difficult for you be go beyond what you are supposed to do. And that is the essence of entrepreneurial thinking. You know, I was speaking with someone yesterday, and that's Joshua. And we talked about the fact that when we say entrepreneurial thinking teachers or entrepreneurial thinking generally, we're not talking about coming to make you to make money. Mm-mm. We want you to have a mind shift. Once your mind is large enough to accommodate a whole lot of things, money will come. Don't worry. So the mind shift is you thinking going beyond, and that's where legacy lies. Okay, let me leave the metaphor because of time. Let's go to the framework today. But a story in the metaphor that comes to my mind is the story of soldiers in the Roman Empire in those that will make people to carry their gear, okay, from one just for a mile. You know, I must have read that in the Bible too, that when Jesus was admonishing people that when a soldier needs to carry his load from one place to another for 1 mile, do an extra mile. So it's a historical thing. Soldiers will ask you to carry their load, and people on their own will decide to go an extra mile with them. And that one says something. It shows distinction, it shows ownership, it shows identity. And that's the mentality you should have in any endeavor, in any work you are engaging yourself with. So let's look at the framework, how to do this. Okay, beyond principle now, Beyond. I have a friend called Beyond Biodun. All right, so this is for him. Okay, the first two, he's a motivational speaker. The first one B is bring more than required. So on every job you are given, bring more than is required. Show up with insight and not just presence. I mean, you don't need to, they've not paid me for the consult, don't pick my brain. The day they didn't pick your brain remains there with you. Come on, exercise it and release it. It's not about money. People will see your value and ask you one day that, okay, how can we work together? E, elevate the experience, make interaction better. Let the person who is engaging you at that moment leave you like, wow, this is an outstanding person. Add empathy, add clarity, add creativity to what you are doing. Let them feel like, oh, when we met Olaso coming, no, we have this experience and it's still in an indelible experience with us. Why there? Yield to vision, not comfort. You see, vision will stretch you a little bit, so yield to that one. Okay, have more ideas to give in the vision, not just no, it's not comfortable with me. I cannot come and go and die. Of course, the day you have been sleeping and been waking up, I mean, your life has come to nothing. So come and go. You realize that you did not die. The network is really having a big one with me today. Okay, on the outcome, and this one talks about responsibility. We are talking using beyond now. Okay, they own the outcome, being responsible. Now, whether it is good or bad, make sure you keep record of what you are doing, and then own the outcome. I think it's the Nigeria's key diary or something. It's this lady that talks about professional work, and she mentioned something like this: keep record and then always let people know that this is what you have achieved so far. Yeah, it's not, you're not bragging, it's your outcome. And when the outcome too is on the other side, take full responsibility. In one of the places I worked last, uh, something happened and they just brought out the chart and we discovered that a particular worker did not get certain kind of score in appraisal. And when I saw it, I knew the person was under me. Of course, every other person wants to give excuse and hide and like, I told them, no, hold on, please, I take responsibility for this and I was given the opportunity. So it's an outcome. Learn to do it. When you do it right, also own it. Own the outcome. And end there. Notice what others ignore. Pay attention. What others are ignoring, you notice it and then deliver it. And finally, there design new possibilities. Always look at, okay, how best can we do this? Okay, how come can we don't get used to routine? Learn to reinvent yourself, and that makes life interesting for us. Okay, creativity is the way that the in the brain is having its own fun. I think I'm paraphrasing that according to Albert Einstein. Okay, when you talk about creativity, your brain or your intelligence just having a fun there. Okay, so do that all the time, and you realize that in no time you are already going above and beyond. Now, beyond that is that by the time you settle with your own thing in your own life around, you realize that the same thing will also be repeated in your life. You just need to go. We are doing this in preparation for the Phenomenon 3.0, when we are going to be looking at the entrepreneurial thinking teachers, someone whose mindset goes beyond the paycheck alone, goes beyond just comfort, someone who can reinvent, who can pivot into something fantastic for education sector. Okay, so we are laying the foundation. If you have not registered, if you have this week to register, go to www.phenomenonedu.com.ng. Kindly register because whatever certificate you are going to be having as a teacher now is endorsed by TRCN, and we are getting more endorsement even today. Okay, so I mean, having TRCN on our certificate is a big deal for us. I'm saying thank you to Dr. Runke Sheyombo for that. So if you have not registered, please kindly join us. I believe tomorrow or next or anytime, one of our speakers must come. All of them have been giving excuses. They must come and join us. Thank you very much. Let's take our words of affirmation this morning as we go above and beyond with our work. Say it after me. I don't just show up, I stand out. I go beyond what is asked and I rise above routine. I am a possibility thinker and a second mile leader. Thank you for joining this morning. Tomorrow, we are going to be looking at how to create value in your workplace and even beyond your workplace.